Okay, so today in class, we started to talk about expressions a little bit. And to be more specific with expressions, we started to talk about variable expressions. And again, remember when we use the word variable, all right, when we talk about using variables in our pre-algebra class, we are just talking about the letters. All right, so we're going to start to see letters with our homework assignments. We're going to start to see variables in class in different situations and different scenarios throughout the rest of the year. Tonight's focus is mainly on expressions and substitution. Remember, we talked in class today, expression is just a synonym for math problem. Synonyms. So the whole idea tonight, not real complicated, is that we're going to give you a variable expression such as a, b minus c. So you'll be given an expression, and your job is to use substitution to calculate our answers. All right, very simple. So if we look at this, we're told up here that a's count as 10. So we'll replace A with a 10, B's count as 4, and C's we can substitute 3.7. Now, one of the things we talked about in class today was this scenario here where we have two terms right beside each other. And we're going to see that a lot this year. Anytime we have two terms side by side, we translate that as multiplication. So AB is how we would read it, but what it actually means is A times B. So we want to substitute here, and again, now we understand that this truly means 10 times 4, not just 104. Same setup if later we would see something like 3C. We would read that as 3C, but when we go to work that out, we actually do 3 times C's value. So once we get to this point, very simple, 10 times 4, that is 40 minus 3.7. At this point, we do need to remember a little bit about decimals, and that we do need to line up our decimal points. So we want to line up our decimal points. Then we would need to go through, borrow from the 4. 10 minus 7 is 3, 9 minus 3 is 6, 3 minus nothing. We get a final value of 36.3. So that would be one example of what you may be asked to do this evening. We may go ahead and look at another setup. We could look at A over B, and again, we've discussed this in class. That bar is just another one of our symbols for division. So this would translate into A divided by B, which after substitution, we go back up here and get our terms. We're really looking at 10 divided by 4. And as we've said in class, first term goes inside, second term goes outside. How many 4s can we get out of 10? Closest we can get is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. We have a new remainder of 2. At this point, we have no more digits left. So remember, we are allowed to add our decimal point and a 0. Drop that 0 down. Our new remainder is 20. So if we count by 4s, actually, it takes 5. 5 times 4 is 20. And we have a remainder of 0. So now we are complete with a solution of 2.5. Again, expression is going to be a big vocab word for us this week, but tonight it's all about substitution, replacing your values, and coming up with the correct solutions. Do the best you can on your homework and bring any questions you may have to class tomorrow. Have a good night.